Krihnamurthy, who was one of the most influential Enlightened Masters of this century, said in one of his talks, "Do you want to know what my secret is?" And the whole audience was like, "Oh yes, please, we have been waiting for years to hear that. That's what we were really waiting for. Please do share your secret with us all." And Krishnamurthy said, "The secret is, I don't mind what happens." Yes, this is the secret of my life, not minding what happens. I wasn't present at the talk, but I can say with some certainty that the audience must have felt a bit disappointed with this secret. Many of them must have been like, "Is that really the secret? Not minding what happens?" But I want to tell you that it's not only Krishnamurthy's secret, but it is the secret of every enlightened master. Yes, this is the secret of every enlightened master. They don't mind what happens in their life. They all remain in acceptance mode. They all remain in response mode. Whatever happens with them, they first accept that, and then out of this acceptance comes their response. While you, on the other hand, remain in resistance mode. Whenever something goes wrong in your life, what do? You immediately start resisting that. And out of this resistance, what can come? Only your reactions, right? Only reactions can come out of resistance and never the response. And with the negative energy of these reactions, you want to bring about the positive change in the situation. It is just not possible. It is really not possible. What Krishnamurthy said, what Krishnamurthy shared with audience was the life transforming teaching. If you can apply that in your life, you yourself will see its power. Let me explain how this teaching works. How not minding what happens transforms your life. What happens when you mind what happens? You have been doing it all your life. Who minds what happens? It is the ego. It is the mind that minds what happens. That's where the ego derives its power from. It gets its life from resistance. Resistance is like the oxygen for the ego. And this ego is the only hindrance, it is the only obstacle on your spiritual path. This ego is the reason why you don't experience your divine infinite nature. So when you stop minding what happens, when you stop offering resistance to what happens in your life, you then rise above the ego. You then go beyond the ego and come in touch with your higher divine infinite self. Just have a close look at your life and you will see that it's the ego that runs your life. And that is the reason why your life is so full of suffering. It is so full of problems. It's all because of the ego. It's all because of the resistance that you offer to the flow of life. See, there will never come a time in your life when there won't be any problems. It sounds very disappointing, but that is the truth. The only way to put an end to all problems is to rise above them. Yes, when you come to know who you truly are beyond the body-mind complex, that very moment you will rise above all problems. And that is the only way to put an end to all problems. Problems belong to your body. They exist because of your mind. But once you recognize that you are completely separate from this body-mind complex, then no problem will be able to disturb you. You would then remain absolutely calm and composed even in the midst of extremely disturbing situation. This is what is the case with all enlightened masters. They remain so peaceful, so calm, even when they are faced with terrible situations. It's because they are established in their divine infinite self.